Hi Steve, how you doing?
All right, not bad.
Okay, so we're at the Brixton Farmers Market, and what's your store? What store do you have?
We have Borstal meats, so we sell all kinds of meats,
That's
beef,
lovely.
chicken, pork, and they've been doing this market for many, many years now.
Right, and apparently they're looking to close down this market
They are indeed. We've been
in
told,
4 weeks' time.
Absolutely, been told in 4 weeks' time it's going.
Did you know about this before?
There was rumours beforehand, but nothing was ever sort of said, like it was going to happen. It was just very much that all the shops around about, you'll see, are basically boarded up because of this regeneration plans and whatever. But it is a bit of a shock, obviously, because it will affect not just obviously ourselves, but the customers as well, who are going to be massively disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously I know there's a petition about it, and at 1 o'clock today, people are coming down here, hopefully open to the community and everybody to come down here to really fight against this.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
so I know that, what will happen if you have to leave here, what happens next?
Well, unfortunately there are staffing at the farm that may be affected because of that, because obviously Brixton is one of our major markets that we do.
Right.
My boss and obviously the people who run the overall business, they will have to make decisions which sadly will affect people's actually livelihoods.
Yeah, because your meat is good. I buy from you guys all the time. I know that the meat is, they're not classed as fully organic, but they don't give that. If the animals get sick,
it's all free range.
It's all free range.
Everything's freshly prepared. We make things up. Sometimes even as late Saturday night, early Sunday morning for the market, depending on how we feel it's going to actually go and what we have, available at that time. So it's all freshly prepared, usually towards the end of that week. But as I say, sometimes as late as Saturday night, Sunday morning, to ensure the customers get freshly prepared meat.
And just to be clear here, like I said, I know that you're not classed as fully organic, but if your animals get ill, you do give them antibiotics.
Yes.
But how often do your animals get ill?
Well, very, very rarely. But
Exactly.
they're well cared for, and obviously the animals are bred obviously for food. But understandably, they are cared for at the time they're there, and we don't have complaints. Customers come back, as you said yourself.
That's right.
On a weekly basis. We've been coming back for many, many years.
That's right. Thanks very much, Steve. I shall see you later.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, hi Emma, how are you?
I'm all right, Big Boss.
Good. I hear you. No, speak your mind. So tell everybody. I know who you are, but tell everybody who you are.
Yeah, I've been managing Brixton Farmers Market since about September last year. It's been a fantastic experience and I love it dearly.
It is, and apparently now they want to close it down.
They do.
What is that about?
That's been due to the fact it's not been transformed into a community interest company, but we weren't aware of the emergency. So we are hoping to either keep this market, show how important it is to the community and the farmers and the traders, or even relocate it in a closest area as possible so that we can keep this going.
So when you say the community, what's that, community interest?
It's a community interest company, which is what they'd like it to be set up as, but we needed to get a new agreement.
And they didn't do it, basically?
No, we haven't had any contact.
So Lambeth, the council, doing their rubbish again. I said it, Donna Spence, I don't care. I said it, Donna Spence. So Lambeth, because as usual, you don't want anybody to do anything, you decided to not give them the paperwork to do it. Is that what you've done, Lambeth? Lambeth, you're so full of crap, it's unreal. We are signing a petition against this. I'm so against this. This market is so needed. Emma, keep up the good work. Everyone's coming there at 1 o'clock today, am I correct?
Yeah, for a little meeting, see what we can do about it. I mean, we're all under pressure at the moment. I'm sure Lambeth Council has had its cuts and they need to make cuts and make more money if that's what it's about. But let's keep what we've got going and the good stuff that's in Brixton still.
Okay, and have you had people come up, as there have been customers that come up and have complained, or how do they feel?
Absolutely devastated. There's a lot of passion about this, and especially because of the recent closures of the Arches as well and the library, etc., etc. There's a lot of upset people around. A lot of heart.
It's done deliberately. That's how it feels. Thank you very much, Emma. I'll see you today.
Donna, thank you.
All right.
Bye, love.
Sorry, Emma, I said goodbye so quickly. So tell people where they can come for 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, meet here outside.
What's the address?
Borstal. This is Brixton Station Road, Brixton.
Okay, cool. So if everybody knows, the recreation centre, the road of recreation, and opposite New Look. So that's where we are.
That's the
okay,
one.
Great. Thank you, Emma. Right, so you can see what's at this market. We've got the organic, even fry up. Do you know what I mean? We've got the organic fry up, everything at the farmers market. Do you know what I mean? We have the This bread comes from, it's a spelt bread, the bread that I buy, sourdough bread. This is all at Brixton Market, so it's free of chemicals, yeah? You know, this is the eggs. You know, this is a great stand as well. They sell all natural, yeah? And they're all here. And we all need them in the market. I mean, look at these mushrooms, for example. Do you know what I mean? Oyster mushrooms, proper oyster mushrooms. Look at that. Brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Liz, thank you. He's eating his batty. Look, he's eating his batty. And if you don't know, this is Wise Owl Tea, which is another company. This is another great company. I love this sister. She's beautiful. She's hiding from the camera. She plays all the tunes and keeps us going. See, she said hello. Oh, yeah. Look at her shaking her booty. See, she's twerking. Right, and so she plays all the music and keeps us all alive at Brixton Market. She keeps us all alive. Hi, darling, you're right. She keeps us all alive at the Farmers Market. The music's usually kicking. Sometimes it's reggae, sometimes it's soul, sometimes it's rock. Look at her bopping away, selling us her organic veg, kicking us. Look at her. You go, girl. You go, girl. And so she's got her organic carrots, parsnips, and everything. Beautiful. I love this. This is one of my favourite stands because this is all the cakes and stuff. I love him. So, you know, why not come down and support? Come down at 1 o'clock. Come and support. Come and see what's going on. Let me tell you, this is my favourite right here. Remember I told you, right? That's my favourite. Right? You know, you've got all the veggies. Now, this is one of my favourite vegetable stands. This is Paul's stand. It's my favourite. This is where I come and get my apples and my pears and everything. There's clear apple juice. Look at that rhubarb right there. Yeah? They want to close down this market and we need all of this stuff to keep us healthy. It's free of any chemicals. Do you know what I mean? Look at those bright red tomatoes, spinach, the little cucumbers, real cucumbers, not the rubbish that we get in the supermarket. Do you know what I mean? You know, you've got chard. Here's some chard. You know, and they want to close it. Hey, Paul, how are you?
All right, yeah.
You all right, love? This is why he's trying to hide from the camera. Paul, you know that apparently makes me closing this down, right? How do you feel about that?
Council.
See, I told you, it's that wonderful Lambeth council with their life. They didn't say it, I said it. Donna Spence said it. I'm telling you, they're rubbish. So we're down here at 1 o'clock today. Come down here and support if you can. I know it's short notice. We didn't know, but Lambeth Council only told us. You know, well, I only found out yesterday, but Lambeth Council has only given us 4 weeks' notice. Now, isn't that surprising? They've only given 4 weeks' notice. I wonder why that is. Anyway, so I ask of you to come down, support, sign the petition. I think there's going to be an online petition tomorrow. So come down and support. Hey, honey, how are you? So tell people who you are.
So I'm Alex. I started working for this market about 6 months ago, working at Perry Court Farm Vegetables, and then the market became so important to me that I began managing it with Emma.
Excellent.
And here I am today, standing here with a very noisy train.
Yes.
Bear with me. Pleading with people to peacefully protest against this market closure because this market means so much to the people in Brixton.
It
is a hub in London where you'll come down and you'll find people that know each other and a real sense of community, and that is rare, and that is something I'm not willing to lose. So we are sharing a beautiful petition online on Twitter. If you can sign it, that would be fantastic.
Yep.
Get tweeting, get messaging, and please just help save the market.
Excellent, and that's 1 o'clock today, isn't it?
Correct.
Excellent, thank you very, very much. So as you can see, this market is so needed. If you want to know where it is, it's Brixton Recreation Centre. It's a small market, but it's lovable. We all love the market. It's needed. You know, I've had many customers and clients that I bring down here. You can't beat it. It's good. I mean, I shop at this stand here, yeah, and I can shop here and do all my vegetables, and you know, it will last me. I can juice, I can do everything that I need to be done. I mean, look at these beautiful apples. If you look into the supermarket, your apples don't look nothing like this. This is proper apples and pears. You know, you expect a little a little whatever on it because that's what's supposed to happen, because that's real apples. That's how it works. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm so not impressed. I'm pissed, I'm mad, I'm whatever. We've got to keep this market. Brixton, Lambeth Council is too full of crap. They need to sort out their behaviour. That's all I know.